Hi there. In this video we are going to be taking a look at kind of a small and cheap ultrasonic cleaner from Aliexpress, and I will link a video in the description where I show you something that pretends to be an ultrasonic cleaner, but it's actually not. This one really is. So let's see what they brag about. Cleaning watches, electronics, jewelry in all shapes and sizes. Watches, I would not recommend you put the watch itself in something like this. I don't think it's good for it to vibrate it like crazy, but you can put the strap obviously in something like this. Strong, okay. Countless bubbles. They look strong, wall up and negative pressure suction. Peel off, kill all the viruses. Yeah, there's nothing marked in here. This one is normally the 30 and 50 watts combined and should be 220 volt AC, hopefully. That's what I bought at least. Do we have something else? Yeah, I cannot freaking read that. And again, nothing marked. So let's see if we got the proper thing in here. No, it says here that it's the version with both of them. So let's get inside the box. Hope we got what we paid for. Packaging seems decent up until now. We will be cleaning some glasses, some jewelry and the strap on my watch. This is really hard to clean in any other environment. So I really hope this will clean it properly, because yeah, it's kind of dirty between all the links, and even if you try to leave it in a bath with something, it will be clean for a while, then it gets really dirty immediately. So hopefully if we do an ultrasonic cleaning, it will stay cleaner for a longer time. But the watch itself I will not put in it. That will most likely destroy it. So we have the cleaner itself. Yes, we do have the version with 30 watts and 50 watts. This does not have any sort of heating. There are bigger models that also have heating. If you want to have hot, basically warm, don't put hot water in this, just warm water, you will have to put it warm from the start, so from your tap. A bit of info if you know Chinese. I don't. I'm guessing some quality mark in there. Foam fit, not rubber. So double oscillation, pattern for choice, microcontroller, intellect control. Intellectualized time hypothesis, countdown, automatic, close down. So it shuts off by itself. Probably you can set a timer or something. As you can see, this is quite shallow, so probably 5 centimeters tops. But for what I need, and it only has one piezo vibrator in here, piezo ultrasonic vibrator, I think it's better to call it. Right in the middle, there are bigger models with more of them, stronger, obviously. Yeah, I'm guessing we do have the 220 volt version. The plug is EU plug, so should be fine. This is a bit sharp, so if you buy this, watch out for that. I am going to peel off the protection film of it. And you know what, inside there are lots of variants on the internet calling for various dedicated substances. Others just make their own stuff. Many say you can simply use warm water and just a tiny bit of dishwasher detergent. Well, actually not dishwasher, dishwashing by hand, not from the automatic machine, because that one is quite strong and could damage some stuff. I'm going to go with that, just a tiny bit of dishwashing detergent and warm water, and see what we get. And the manual, if you don't have it and you need it, here it is. Feel free to pause at absolutely any time. I'm also going to give it a quick read myself to make sure that I don't do anything wrong. So if you don't put enough water in the flume, it can be electrified to use. What? I'm not going to be touching this and the liquid inside of it while it's connected to the socket. I don't trust Chinese stuff to not electrocute me for sure. I do have a differential fuse, actually a few of them in the house, still don't trust it. And they tell you somewhere in here that you can wash your hands, even fruits. Wash your hands for a long time. It makes your cuties young and full of flexibility. No. I'm not going to be touching it, and I wouldn't recommend you touch it. Okay, it's really weird. Anyway, medical treatment. Jesus. According to data on machine, power voltage, there's no data. Timer, single power 5 minutes, dual power 1 to 59 minutes, auto cutoff. So working power, single power, press power button to copy. Okay, dual power. I have no clue. Single power, dual power. Single power model. So this is for more than one models. It's for the 30 watt one and also for the 3050 one. Jesus. Press the power button. Each time you press, add 1 minute. Okay. For cleaning. When you need to stop, press power button again. Okay, I guess. Jesus, weird. Anyway, not touchy this when it's plugged in. So water and everything will be put in before I plug it in. Okay, so the water in it, it's at, I don't know, I would say probably 40 degrees or something like that. I've seen online people using 40 degrees and about 15 minutes wash cycles or ultrasonic clean cycles. Oh, yikes. I thought this is going to drip, not pour. Yeah, I think it's a bit much, the detergent itself. But luckily it's a detergent that doesn't make too much foam. So it shouldn't bubble up too much, because you don't want anything going over the edge. It will electrocute you. It's not plugged in. This is why I'm still touching it. So now let me put stuff in it and be ready to power it on. And we are ready. The glasses, again, we are not plugged in yet, have these spacers on them. They weird glasses. They came with the car that second-hand car that we bought, so I want to clean them before any using. This doesn't have any sort of mesh, so everything is directly touching the bottom. That might make some stuff get scratched up, so do not leave your glass touching anything, the glass of your glasses themselves, for example. So now let's plug it in. And now it's plugged in. It's doing something. Let's start on 30 watts. And every single time I add 1 minute. And if I touch here, it will start on 30 watts. This is actually ultrasonic. You can hear the sound. And stuff should be pouring out of the watch bracelet. And I think it is actually. Let's give it a few minutes. I might even bump it to 50 watts, honestly. Can I do that now? Yeah, it stops and we are adding minutes. Let's go to 15 watts for 15 minutes. Ooh. Yeah, this is ultrasonic for sure. I'm not even going to put that on because nothing is happening. But again, I'm not touching that while this is in the socket. And yes, it's doing its thing. As you can see, just 4 minutes have passed and the water is way less transparent. Yes, this is a low power one. It says 50 watts. I don't know if it is, this is the model number, if it is actually 50 watts. The bigger models with two transducers, I think they are called, you can actually see grime coming up out of stuff. But then again, many people put stuff that's extremely dirty inside of this. What I put in here was dirty, but not extremely dirty, so maybe it makes sense that we are not seeing stuff pour out of them. But the water is getting dirtier, so clearly it's coming out. But yeah, this is not extremely powerful. So I might even stop it at one point at half time, unplug it from the socket and move everything around, and then start it again with only 7 minutes or something like that, to have them in a different position. The earrings are changing the position by themselves, they are moving, but the rest are too heavy to move by themselves. Is this the brand? I just love Chinese random letters for name brands. Okay, as I said, power off, unplug from the socket, and now only I'm going to move them. Okay, okay. Yeah, it cannot make this rubber white again, or it cannot clean underneath it, but I don't care about that. The rest of it was really dirty. How should I put actually these things? Maybe on a weird position like this. Yeah, they are getting still covered. I just need to find a place for the glasses also. Okay, and the earrings maybe in here. Let's see what this does. Powering it again, but yeah, the water is quite dirty at this point. Okay, and now again 50 watts, 7 minutes. Ooh, you could see the braces moving instantly. Earrings again are going for a walk. Brace is also going for a walk this time. It's not in a stable position anymore like it was flat before. Yeah, you can experiment this. I think that the bracelet is very covered, so maybe I should have put a bit more water at least for this position. But anyway, I think they are actually getting clean. Actually, you can see from the water. Surely they are getting clean. I was looking at this wedding ring. It does have some grime. It always gets inside of this channel right here. It's not as filled as it usually is, but let's see. Again, not touching the water. Look. But yeah, it's late in the process, so who knows if it can actually do anything to it. But it's in there. And because surely many of you are saying put that on, obviously I need to stop it. Yeah, it was 3 minutes barely. I will start it at 4 again. Unplug it from the socket. I don't trust it any other way. Still has some power in the capacitors, but it's not connected to main, so it cannot shock us. And now let's see what sound it makes. Yeah, more or less the same, and I don't think we can double down on them. Nah, we cannot double down on them. On off, but let's off and again go to 4 minutes. I was thinking maybe I can trick it somehow to do both at the same time. No, obviously they thought about that. And it timed out, so now you can unplug it before touching anything, because this could, it's a cheap Chinese product, it could electrocute you, it could burn down your house, it could do both at the same time, you never know. Ooh, quite dirty water. It might actually like it even better if you have this on top. So yeah, let me get that out, rinse them, and then have a look. Okay, a bit of weirdness. The water is warmer than when we started this, so either it has some sort of automatic heating that you cannot control, or the transducer itself warms up by inefficiency and heats up the water more. But yeah, it's absolutely clearly, this is above 50 degrees, it's quite warm, almost hot, and it wasn't, it was barely warm when we started. So okay, it seems it's actually heating it itself. Okay, so I rinsed this. The glasses honestly are perfect. What you see here, colors, that's just damage in time to the outer layer of of treatment on the metal. There's nothing, you cannot clean that because the metal is actually damaged by time. But the cleanliness level after this, it even managed to clean under this thing somehow. So yeah, for the glasses I would say really good. For these things again, this is good. I have absolutely no complaints. They are shining really nicely, everything is good. For this thing, and I put it only in the last minutes, maybe not 100% perfect, but again it stayed there only for a few minutes. It wasn't from the beginning of the process. For these things, on the other hand, on the top side looking perfectly, on the bottom side it started to push grime from inside of it. It was coming out, but it didn't finish the job. So this probably should stay in more. You can see some grime also in here. So it was getting removed, it was coming out from the middle of it, but it wasn't enough time. So I think this is going in. I will give it, I don't know, 25 minutes and maybe a bit more dishwasher detergent and see what happens. But these three, they are perfect, they are done. So here, for the price, this is good in my book. Put this again with more detergent and look at it. It's actually coming out now. So it might be, daughter making noise, it might be stronger right on the transducer itself. Or maybe the fact that I put a bit more detergent is helping with dissolve what was in there. Or the fact that I put them on another side. Anyway, you can see it clearly getting out of there really well now. And let's see what we have here. Ooh, that's some grime in there. Ain't that cute? And something is telling me, yeah, unplugged. Yeah, this is really hot, but it's burning. This seems cleaner. I don't know if it's perfect, we'll find out, but it seems at least cleaner at the moment. Still I see some grime in there, maybe it will get washed out. Yeah, some solvent could work here, but maybe it will also, burning my hands, could also damage the paint. I have no freaking clue. But anyway, look here what we got out of it. Okay, we are much cleaner, but still not perfect. So for something like this, some stronger detergent or some other combination of detergents and a longer time probably is required. But for the moment I'm going to use it as is, and maybe tomorrow I'm going to give it another clean, search from the web some recipes and see what I get. When throwing this grimy stuff, yikes, look what's in there. Try to throw it in one smooth movement so nothing can get inside of this. You don't want any detergent going in there and damaging stuff. And that's about it for this video. Thank you very much for watching and see you in the next one. Bye.